Hello and welcome to Marauder TV. I'm your host Gabe, and this is with co-host Tony. Today we're doing the 11th interview of the Marauders Club, and we're going to interview Ric Ellis today. So, instead of ado, I'll pass you over to Tony to ask some questions to Ric.
All right, thank Gabe. So, Ric, you know the format of these now, we're 11 in, so the questions are getting a little bit memorable. So we'll just start off then with who's Ric?
I'm Ric. Simple answer. I play pointy.
Can you elaborate?
What did you say, sorry, Gabe?
I think he said, do you want to elaborate?
I mean, I'm so bad at these interview things. I really am. Do this at job interviews as well. Just people asking the most basic question, you sit there going, what?
So I tell you what, you could do like Mr. and Mrs. and I'll answer your questions for you if you like.
That'd be brilliant.
That'd be brilliant. So you're a father. You've got a little
yeah,
one.
so I've got a little daughter, 17 months now, almost 18 months, so she pretty much dominates my life.
Yeah.
I'm a junior manager, Green King, so, you know, jumped up team leader in effect. So I don't really get a lot of time to hobby at the moment, because when I do want to hobby, the baby goes, "Hi, Daddy, remember I exist?"
Yeah.
I remember
more than that.
So that's me at the moment. Retraining to become a mechanic, so that's a bit fun as well at the moment.
Panel beater, that's what I mean. So got a little dent on the side, so you could do that as well. That'd be great. So obviously I know the answer to this, but our audience do not. So when or how did you sort of start gaming?
Yeah, I don't know this. Tell me.
Gaming, I started when I was 11 years old. One of my mates at secondary school introduced me to it. 40k at the time, so you know, a bit controversial now, but I barely play it. And because I was the edgy, angsty teen that I was back then, I went for Chaos Space Marines. So yeah, completely different to what I have now.
A little bit.
And then obviously a couple of years later, I met Tony and Darren, and it all went downhill really. The money I've spent, let alone what anyone else has spent on this hobby, is
So you've gone from Chaos Elves to pointy-eared elves. Sorry, Chaos Warriors in 40k.
Yeah.
Space Marines to the complete opposite.
Yep. Angsty, edgy team back then.
So what are you now then? Realm Lords.
Realm Lords, yeah. I've still got a sizable Stormcast army, which gets pulled out for tournaments when I can't bother painting anything else up.
Yeah. You've because we've got the team event in September, which you're trying to get them painted up for the Realm Lords.
Yeah, I've just started on the next unit of Spearmen, so they are on the way.
Cool, liking them.
Which was why I was a little bit late onto it, because I suddenly looked up at the time and went, "Oh, I'm meant to be in there."
No, that's not good. So you've gone completely different armies over the time. Would you say, what kind of gamer are you overall though? What would you?
Really bad one.
Bad one. No bad one.
Realistically, so Stormcast are a very different army to what I've played mostly, which have been more of a fast army, quick to, you know, move about the board. Big glass cannons, so they fall down like a ton of bricks if you breathe on them. So that's more of a game that I am. Obviously, recently used Stormcast, used Mega Gargants at a recent tournament. That was quite fun. Very different to what I'm used to. But it was fun booting.
They're hell of fun they are.
But yeah, I would more say that I'm more of a speed and finesse style armies tend to be where I go to rather than brute force and ignorance.
I do. We'll ignore that subtle dig on the Gargants there.
No, that's Stormcast. Stormcast. Mega Gargants. You actually have to think about where you want to pick that objective to.
So I know you and I, Rick, had a bit of a half a game of AOS 3 this week with a grainy potato can picture of a scenario and the core rules. So probably not the final answer as to what it's going to look like. But what are you looking forward to the most as we move into AOS 3?
So I'm looking forward to using Teclis and laughing as my opponents miscast. No. Realistically, I like the new formations that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gives you should in theory see more different units on the board now, because your formation isn't, oh, it must contain 2 Judicators and a bunch of Liberators. It's, you know, a generic hero with generic core, battle line, whatever. And that should increase different units that you see, because suddenly they're more viable, because, you know, they've got the bonus to them, whereas before... I don't... Go on, sorry, go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think to do with the core battalions, I don't think there's probably 1 or 2 that should go to, but I don't think you'll see one of every. I think they all have viable options in certain armies.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
For sure. They've all got viabilities throughout every army, which is brilliant. So
I haven't really thought about the what you say there. You know, in terms of opening up other choices, I hadn't really thought about that side of things, because you know, when you use Flesh Eaters for example, you know, your default is Ghoul Patrol, 3 units of 10 ghouls and a crit gas. Well, that's quite a big chunk of your army sorted. Whereas actually now I don't need to worry about those 10s.
Yeah, you
don't necessarily need that hero. So yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm hoping that we see in AOS 3 is a lot more different armies. Of course, there is going to be meta, there always is, but hopefully we just see a bit more variety rather than, oh look, it's a change host again.
Not anymore, it's not.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I still stand by that change host stopped existing when I stopped playing with each.
I feel like change host
June 2019.
Yeah, it's not existed since then, so it's fine. Right, well, thank you, Rick. I think we'll sort of, well, that's all the questions for now, but I'm sure we'll see. I know we're recording some sort of Grand Alliance First Fort videos once we get the General's Handbook points out. So I think we've roped you into the order one, haven't we, Rick? So yeah, it'd be good to see how we get on from that. So Gabe, if you want to close us out.
Yeah. So that concludes the interview with Rick, and please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible, and we'll be back again soon. See you later, guys.
See you later, guys.